Alrighty, and we're back, and I put the light up all the way. It's just about blinding me, so hopefully you guys can see me a little bit better. Anyways, this will finish off the French Universal Yums. The newest one came in today, so that'll be for next week. So I'll take out the remaining 3 for this. And I also have one from the Asian market, which looked really interesting to me. So I shall take out my trusty scissors, of course, and let's take a look, see what the last 3 is for the Universal Yums. First one is the chocolate chip cookie truffles. Now I've had truffles from this company before. It wasn't the chocolate chip cookie one. And there's the nutritional facts, if you can make them out. Decadent dark chocolate with cookie pieces. When Marie Antoinette married Louis XVI in 1770, she moved her entire life from Vienna to the Palace of Versailles, including her personal chocolate maker, who was given the new title Chocolate Maker to the Queen. Knowing this, it might not be surprising that Marie was famous for having sweets first thing in the morning, with breakfast featuring cups of rich hot chocolate and tons of cookies. We're not saying you should eat these melt in your mouth truffles for breakfast, but we're also not saying that. I don't know if they were so good she lost her head over it or not, but so let's cut these open and give these truffles a try. Ooh, definitely do smell chocolatey. They look almost like there's a dusting of cocoa on them. Bite through so you can see the inside of it. Oh, wow. These are really good with the chocolate and the cookies inside them. It's not cookie dough. There is the crunchy cookie to it, so there's not the worry of that. Okay, and we also have the 47% dark chocolate with sea salt, smooth cocoa flavored with French fleurdesel. So that's what the package looks like. And there's the nutritional information. Flowers on V-Day, overrated, but fleurdesel, F-L-E-U-R space D-E space S-E-L. Swoon, fleurdesel was called the caviar of sea salts, formed when seawater evaporates and leaves behind delicate salt flowers. Trained workers called Peludors, P-A-L-U-D-I-E-R-S, use special wooden rakes called Louis à fleurs to collect them, since even the most productive salt marshes only produce 2 pounds per day. The process is slow and expensive, but worth it, since mineral-rich fleurdesel is longer lasting and saltier than ordinary salts. When blended with decadent dark chocolate, it makes for a chocolate experience unlike any other. You're about to find out. Best flowers ever. Looks like the top here should pop off. Kind of like the ones you'd get at CVS, except these are probably a little bit more expensive than CVS chocolates. And they look like they're going to have little pieces that I can break off. Yep. Well, kind of came out in little triangles, but they have these little shapes to them. Oh, that is a very good dark chocolate. I completely love dark chocolate, so the 47% is actually pretty good. Not very bitter, but not awfully sweet either. And so the other thing we have is the Yum bag, which of course usually contains little candies, which they do have 2 different types of candies in here. We might as well stick with the fleurdesel caramels. France's famous fleurdesel meets buttery sweetness. Salted caramel is so popular, you might think it's been around forever, but in reality, humans figured out how to space travel before they figured out this now iconic flavor. It was only in 1977 the confectioner Henri Leroux, Leroux, debuted the first salted caramel made with Brittany's famous sea salted butter. By 1980, it was voted the country's best candy, and by 2008, it had gone global, with Haagen-Dazs and Starbucks debuting salted caramel products. With this yum, you'll understand why the French flavor is stuck around quite literally. So, oh yeah, there's definitely a sticky caramel. Love caramel too. Very, very chewy. That's a really good caramel though. You can taste the salt in it along with the caramel. And the very last thing in the Universal Yums box is popcorn truffles. I think it doesn't have any nutritional information on the back. Decadent French chocolate with bits of tasty popcorn. According to legend, this yum came about by accident. In 1920s, Paris confectioner Auguste, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, Escoffier, was making a pastry cream when he accidentally poured hot cream into the wrong bowl, a bowl filled with chocolate. Rather than bidding the melty chocolate adieu, he experimented. He rolled the paste, ganache, into balls and coated them in cocoa powder. The result, a luxurious chocolate ball that looks a whole lot like France's mushroom truffles, hence the name. We can't think of a more decadent accident. So these, I think, no, I will need the scissors. Another little truffle thing. Looks like it's coated with the chocolate. Ooh, it's almost like the popcorn that you get from a Cracker Jack box inside of it, which I really do love. Although some may also say that it tastes like kettle corn, which is also delicious. Anyways, that is it for the Universal Yums for this month. And for the Asian market, I found these really interesting Cheetos. It looks like it's chicken flavored. As a matter of fact, it says actually artificial roasted turkey flavored corn strips. And there's the nutritional information. So this is turkey, not chicken. That was my mistake. That must be a turkey leg, not a chicken leg. I don't really smell too much like any kind of animal. But, you know, typical Cheetos. Ooh. Oh, that definitely has a good roast turkey flavor to it. And the taste isn't disappearing quick, which is nice, because usually like the Dorito ones from the Asian markets, it tastes really good, but they disappear really quick, almost like fruit stripe gum. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I'll see you next week with the new Universal Yums pack.